The way it's first kinda, I guess this ain't so bad, before immediately switching to this means war. Invincible moose next 5 kilometers. I mean, the sign explains it perfectly, right? Still, what kind of moose encounter would compel a person to to create a sign like that? When you don't know the controls, so you start pressing all the buttons. Button mashers can relate. Not that I was ever a button masher. Banish the thought. I wonder if my pets have like a proper language, and when I try to speak back to them, I'm just speaking jargon. Like, for example, my cat always speaks to me when I come home, and I meow back to her, and she'll meow again. And even though I don't think twice about it, to her it's probably a situation where it's like, I'm glad you're home. Tax benefits. Why do you always do this? Cats actually have a human-specific language. Cats don't often meow at each other and seem to use subvocal communication that humans can't hear to chat, cat to cat. However, cats seem to use what humans would call shout until you're understood to speak to humans. So basically, it's more like, I'm glad you're home. Tax benefits. No, I'm glad you are home. Waffle iron. It's okay. I love you too, my dumb human. As a cat person, this makes a surprising amount of sense. America nukes Japan. Japan makes anime. 74 years later, Weebs storms an American base using a running method taught by anime. Yeah, that was definitely on purpose. First time meeting a friendly giant. Well, that's just adorable. Worried that the squirrels were eating all the bird seeds, so we set up a camera. I do not think that is a squirrel. Unless it's on steroids, that is. Romania's just a badly programmed video game. Yeah, I recognize an NPC when I see one. PlayStation insists the X button is really called cross. I recognize the council has made a decision, but given that it's a stupid ass decision, I've elected to ignore it. A friend of mine once insisted it was called cross. Had to cut ties with him. It's hard to imagine just how much you need to train to achieve this. Goalkeeper Sam Bartram, alone on the pitch, not realizing that the game had been abandoned 15 minutes earlier due to heavy fog. My last brain cell. Ever wondered what happens when someone brings a radio-controlled car to the dog park? I mean, I can't say I've ever wondered that, but I sure am glad to have gotten the answer.
That's awesome. Liz trying so hard.
My three-legged cat Isaac trying to scratch himself with his missing leg. I'm not sure whether to laugh or cry. I need to know the story behind this. Seriously. Trying not to slap the bags of rice at supermarkets like, Why are there 5,000 people on this site holding back from doing something with literally zero repercussions for anyone in a world that will never remember the chances you didn't take? Don't waste your time on this earth. Live your life. Slap some rice. Hi, my job is literally to reset the shelves, and honestly, slap that rice. Slap it good. Batting down the bags makes it easier to stack more. Which means when I have to do it, it'll be flatter and more settled, and more likely that I can just slide it along without it sliding around. You are doing me a favor by slapping that rice. Well, you heard him. Rice Man approves. The scientists who first discovered the platypus thought it was fake. Although indigenous aboriginal people already knew of the creature, European scientists assumed an egg-laying, duck-billed, beaver-tail, otter-footed, venomous mammal had to be an elaborate hoax. So, as a way to end this video on a positive note, here is a wholesome monkey family.